What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Unhinged Live. As usual, I'm your host, Patrick Hennessy, joined tonight by the man, Brian DeGennaro. Brian, we're fresh off the Yankee game. How we doing?
Oh, we are doing fantastic now. Way better than we
Now
were
we're
before.
fantastic.
Now we're
Let's go.
fantastic. My mood is up.
The Yankees won 3-1. It wasn't the prettiest win, but we'll take it.
No, it was
W's a
not.
W. Shout out to everybody currently in the chat. Stick attendance / roll call. You guys know the deal. Shout out to Evan, Amy, Steven, Lori, Damian, Parker, Mookie, Andrew, Smooth J, Glenn, Yo Elvis the legend. Benji, who else we got? We got Julio, Big Blue Gaming. We got Andrew, Ben Wilson, the Higashioka, boom, boom, boom.
He
Listen,
called it.
Ben, you are Higashioka's #1 fan, and I'm so here for it. We got Chibuzi, LA Yankee King. Shout out to everybody currently in the chat. Sorry if I miss anybody. Hope everyone enjoyed the game tonight. Much needed win. Only because like we talked about this earlier, like Cole was kind of just like your surefire win tonight, especially like with Tyone and Kluber coming up. You really needed the win tonight, just kind of to set the tone for the series. But let's pull up the box score. Wasn't too great of offensive performances tonight, but they got the job done. DJ 0 for 4.
Probably
Stanton,
his worst game that we've
Bro.
seen in a very long time. Was it
Three strikeouts.
and he hit into a double play.
Yeah, he's honestly like, I don't know if this is just like my memory striking me, but like I feel like DJ's the king of double plays this year.
Yeah, he's been bad, but I mean, he's just he doesn't seem to be hitting that well. I mean, he's hitting 268. It's not like he's hitting terribly, but
No, yeah.
just seems to be in a little bit of a slump.
Stanton 0 for 4, Judge 0 for 2 with 2 walks, Torres 0 for 3, Urshela 0 for 3, Frazier 0 for 2. We're gonna address the Frazier situation in a couple minutes after this because I might rant. You get ready for a hashtag Pat rant. But Odor 1 for 3. Odor's starting rallies. Send it up for Kyle Higashioka, bro.
Boom, boom, boom.
2 for 3, 3 RBIs, drove in every Yankee run tonight, 2 home runs. Shout out to Higgy, because without him, the Yankees would have lost this game 1-0.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mike Tauchman 1 for 3 as well.
Of the lineup.
Yeah, and it's so crazy because like Mike Tauchman has barely gotten any playing time all year. Rudin Odor they just acquired like last week, and Higgy, what is this, like his second start of the season?
Yep.
So shout out to them. Let's take a look at the pitching. Garrett Cole. I think I want to touch on Garrett Cole very quickly, just because he did not have his best stuff tonight at all, and he still pumped through it, bro, and just gave the Yankees 6 solid innings. Only gave up 1 run. Still had 8 Ks. Like you couldn't ask for any better, considering that he just wasn't on his A game.
Yeah, he I think he retired 15 in a row at one point, like to end the night. So he was like you said, he didn't have his best stuff, but he was rolling.
Yeah. And then after that, Wilson came in, gave the Yankees a clean inning. The bullpen has just been fantastic.
So good, man.
Darren O'Day came in, got himself into a little bit of trouble, but he locked it down. And Aroldis Chapman, bro. I mean, this dude really, like, this might be the best he's ever looked as a Yankee.
He's locating his stuff so well. Like, he was just nailing the bottom of the zone the entire inning. It was unbelievable.
Love to see that. But yeah, listen, I do want to address the Clint Frazier situation really quickly.
Yeah,
you ready?
I know you do. I'm sure you do.
Chat, buckle your seatbelts because it might get in.
Everyone gather around the computer.
Gather around the campfire. But listen, no, like, I'm genuinely pissed off. This was Clint Frazier's first start since when? Friday, right? Because he was off Saturday and Sunday due to the Yankees being like, we want to get Guardy in there, whatever, for some balance in the lineup. He starts today. They give him 3 at-bats, one of which was a walk. I think it was in the 7th inning. They take him out as for a defensive replacement for Brett Gardner. Like, since when? Is Clint Frazier a garbage left fielder? Because he was a Gold Glove finalist in right last year. So it's not like you need to take him out because he has putrid defense. Second of all, since when is Brett Gardner a Gold Glove left fielder? That it's like we're putting him in there because like he's the be-all, end-all of life. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. And then the fact that Clint Frazier missed an at-bat that he could have used in the 9th inning, like, it's ludicrous. Obviously, he's struggling at the plate right now, right? If you're starting left fielder, who we came into the season thinking could be a 35-plus home run guy and an all-star, if he's struggling a little bit to start the year, you have to show some sort of faith in him or else he's just not going to improve. How do you expect him to get better without consistent at-bats? How? You're going to put your old-ass left fielder in there? It's stupid.
Noodle arm.
It's annoying, bro. But shout out to Derek. Love Derek. Derek's in the stream.
Hey, Derek.
No, am I wrong?
No, you're absolutely right. I mean, it's ridiculous. How many times are they going to tell us that Clint Clint Frazier is the starting left fielder, and then just go back on it. And it's like they just want to put Gardner in there. And I was not on board with all this Gardner hate earlier in the offseason and all that, but I'm starting to get on board because it's ridiculous. The guy, like, look, I love Brett Gardner. He's a great Yankee. He's going to be in Monument Park one day. We all know the bandana story. But at this point, he's not more valuable than Clinton, and he does not need to be getting the playing time that he's getting. And Clinton needs to work through his issues. That's the only way that he's going to get over this slump.
Yeah, but listen, shout out to Jesus Chavez. Guardy has been way better than Frazier. Torres is garbage. Who is taking Herman's place? Let's address this piece by piece here. Piece by piece.
I think he's trolling us. He's got to be trolling us.
I really do appreciate the dono, but okay, if we're talking like stat-wise, sure, Gardner has performed better offensively than Clint to start the season. Sure,
okay.
Like you could say that just based on stats. But if we're talking like, first of all, it's a very small sample size. Yeah. Second of all, bro, like Clint Frazier is your long-term left fielder. Yeah. If you actually have faith in him moving towards the future, you have to show it now. Yeah. Like, it's stupid because going into the season, all the talk, Clint Frazier's our guy on left, Clint's our guy on left, Clint's our guy on left. And then he struggles for 4 or 5 games, and he's gone. You can't be doing that. Brett Gardner is gone after this season. Yeah. He means nothing to this team after this year. So there's no point in getting him all these consistent at-bats. I'm sorry. Second of all, Torres, yes, he struggled tremendously at the plate. I think that his approach has been god-awful. Just because we talk about this all the time, I feel like he's transformed himself like way too much into a power hitter, like for no reason. That's not who he is. I think he just needs to like break things down a little bit, like just simplify his swing. I haven't been impressed with Torres at all. I think he's trying way too hard.
Nope.
And then also like that could impact him defensively too, because like clearly his head isn't in the right space.
But we see that with Gary. When he struggles offensively, he struggles even more defensively, and then when he struggles defensively, he struggles offensively. Exactly. So you get it both ways.
Do you think that there's any relation that like him playing shortstop, not being comfortable there, translates to him like not having the same bat?
Absolutely. Yeah, we talk about it all the time. Baseball is all about confidence. If you go a couple of games without a hit, you start to think, oh no, am I slumping? And then you start to change things. You start to adjust things, even if it's subconsciously. And then you run down a rabbit hole. And so if he's struggling defensively, it's going to get in his head, and he's going to lose some confidence, and he's going to, it's going to mess up his swing.
Yeah. I agree. Third of all here, who's taking Herman's place? I believe they said once the fifth man spot in the rotation comes back up, they're just going to bring back Herman, right? That's what they said.
Yeah.
So, no one's going to be replacing Herman.
Debbie, but it doesn't seem like that's happening anytime soon.
Chibuzi says, how is Clint going to work through his problems if he doesn't get ABs? That's my exact point. Like, he's not going to be able to work through his issues if you don't show faith in him, if you don't give him the opportunity to prove himself. It absolutely makes no sense. It's sickening because it's not like Brett Gardner is like Michael Brantley out there. Like, sure, he might be batting like over 300 now, but I guarantee you by June that's going down to like 250.
Yeah, it's going to correct itself.
I'm annoyed. I'm so annoyed, bro. Yolva says Frazier doesn't look happy, man. He doesn't. And like if I was Clint Frazier, I'd be livid.
Yeah.
Absolutely pissed.
It's so ridiculous. He's earned his spot, so let him have it. Like he hasn't been that bad that you need to remove him from the lineup. Like it's not at the point. If we were like 6 weeks into the season and he's batting 150, like okay, then yes, maybe he needs a change, right?
Yeah.
But we're 10 games into the season.
No, I know, and he was already benched after what, game 6, game 7?
Yeah,
because he didn't play at all Saturday or Sunday.
No.
I'm annoyed.
So 7 games in. That's all it fucking took. Oh, sorry.
No,
I'm losing.
No, because it's annoying. Like it's genuinely
it's so
annoying.
Frustrating.
Because we really love Clint Frazier.
But you see the potential there, and he's literally the future. Like he could be the starting left fielder for the next 10 years.
No,
so why are we not investing any time in him? Like it's 7 games up. He's struggling. Put Gardner back in there.
It's annoying. It's genuinely annoying. Jesus says that's what happened to Sanchez last season. They changed his style of catching and ruined him. Shout out to Gary though. I mean, Gary's improved tremendously this season.
Good on both sides of the ball. I mean, like we talked about it before. He's had some errors, but
bro, like that's also my thing. It's like they stuck with Gary while he's batting like 140 just about all year last year. Yeah. Just about all year. Yeah. Same thing with Hicks this year. Hicks has been worse than Clint. Horrible. And he's still starting every single game. If he didn't opt out of tonight's game, he would have been batting 6th in the lineup.
Yeah.
So it really blows my mind, just like the disrespect for Clint Frazier.
No,
It's
but I
annoying.
just if I have one more time here, defensive replacement. The dude was a Gold Glove finalist last year. Okay, there's no more defensive replacements for him. Just stop it.
Yeah. Moving on. Jerome says, I'm a little nervous about Torres. Haven't seen him hit really well since 2019, not including playoffs. It's fair. He wasn't that good last year. He had that one home run in the postseason.
Yeah.
Besides that, I can't really remember what else he's done. I mean, he struggled last year with the bat. They credited that to him showing up to summer camp out of shape. I don't know what the issue could be this year. Clearly, his swing is off. Maybe his mental game is off. I don't know. Maybe bring back the goggles.
Yeah, he was
Could
hitting
work.
really well with those. Yeah.
I have an idea.
Oh boy, Pascal.
Have Glaber wear high socks.
Oh, the
Yep.
Gary High Sock.
Yep.
method.
I don't think we've ever seen Glaber with high socks.
I don't think so.
Do it.
I think it might be time.
Do it. Yo, everyone
Yeah.
tweet at Glaber, DM Glaber on Instagram. We need Glaber to wear high socks. Hashtag high sock Glaber.
High Sock Glaber.
We got Jalen in the chat. Shout out to Jalen.
Hey.
People saying Clint has to start hitting, has to realize he needs at bats to get comfortable. Hard to get
Exactly.
going when you feel like you need to get a hit every time or you'll get pulled.
Exactly.
Literally this, bro. Clint Frazier probably walks up to the plate every day now, and he's like, yo, if I don't get a hit here, I'm going to get yanked after my second at-bat,
Yep.
and they're going to throw in Brett Gardner as a defensive replacement.
Yep.
It sucks. Frustrated, bro. I'm frustrated. If you're going to use Gardy, throw him in center field over Hicks. I would agree. Like, if you have to use Brett Gardner, which shouldn't be the case, like, throw him in center field over Hicks.
I'd still rather Talkman out there.
So would
honestly.
So would I. I mean, but this is also, like, when people came at, like, I feel like we have to go through this every day. When people came at me this offseason for being upset that they brought back Gardner, like, this is exactly the explanation I explained why. And they're like, no, that's not going to happen. He's the fourth outfielder.
Right. You're right.
Bro, it's sickening. That part I do agree with you. They don't treat Clint at all equally like Hicks or Sanchez. That part is pretty unfair. They don't. And like he's been needing like a prime opportunity since 2017. And it seems like the only time they do give Clint like the ball in his court is when someone's injured. Besides that, it seems like since 2017 when they originally called him up, it's just been like an up and down roller coaster of like teasing him with opportunities,
it's not
then sending
fair.
him down. Like it's annoying.
Yeah, but it's just so frustrating because he has so much talent. Like, there's so much talent there. We've seen the flashes. So just let him work it out. Like, what's the big deal? It doesn't make any sense. But then guys, yeah, like we've said, guys like Hicks can just stay in the lineup and get no hits for days at a time.
I mean, I'm pretty sure, like, if we want to go back in time, like, bro, Chris Carter, I think he was on the Yankees
my
until, like,
God,
July.
Chris
So, my man was batting, like, 120 with, like,
What about
5
Matt
homers.
Holiday?
Matt Holiday wasn't bad, though. He wasn't as bad as Chris
all right,
Carter.
Not as bad as Chris Carter. That's
Yeah.
fair. Still,
High Sox Glaber. High Sox Glaber.
I think that could be the turning point. I think if we see some high Sox, that could really turn it around for him.
Ben Wilson says, we won. Why aren't you guys happy? Ben, I'm going to explain this to you really quickly. One, the Yankees may have won, but they didn't put a good performance out on the field today. Like, at all. Like, sure, like, we're happy about the win.
The pitching did.
The pitching did. Like, we're happy about the win, but, like, don't get me wrong. Like, this is the same issue that the Yankees have been facing, like, just about the entire season. If anyone besides Garrett Cole was on the mound today, they lose this game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and the issue is, like, this is game 10 of the season, so we're not really stressed out over whether they win or lose. We're stressed out about what we're seeing from the team. You know, we want to see them improve. We want to see them get ready for the season, get into, mid-season form.
Exactly. Anthony says Stanton has looked awful, but he's still in there. Leave the players in so they can figure it out. I mean, but this is just common sense.
Stan looked bad today.
He's looked bad for the past few games. I mean, it's just weird how Stanton... I mean, I guess, like, it's just how his mechanics work, but he's so hot and cold, like, dramatically.
It's ridiculous.
But also, like, they panned to the dugout today, and I have never realized, like, how massive a human being Stan is.
Did you see him next to Odor?
Yes, he's a massive human being. Like,
ridiculous.
Like, he's a unit, an absolute unit.
He's an absolute unit.
Parker says, I don't think high sock labor would work as well as glasses labor, nor am I sure that it would look good. How do you know unless you try it?
I don't know. I think he could pull off just about anything.
I agree.
He's a specimen.
He's a beautiful man. Talkman should get the opportunity to start at center and see if he could take the starting job from Hicks. Now, here's the thing. It's like, I wish we could see more of Mike Talkman, because I do think that he has awesome potential, but it's just like, especially with Brett Gardner there, he's never going to get any playing time unless, like, there's a crazy occurrence that happens, like Aaron Hicks opting out of a game. You know what I mean? Like, that's
Right.
what it takes for Mike Tauchman to start.
Yeah. But if he were the fourth outfielder, that's what's frustrating because he would get lots of playing time because they love to
Exactly.
sit Judge, they love to sit Hicks.
But
You
that's
know,
exactly my thing, Brian. It's like
I
going
know.
into the season, I
You're
wanted
right.
I want Tauchman as the fourth outfielder because he would be able to give guys days off, but he wouldn't take like consistent playing time away from Clint
Right.
Frazier. The only
Exactly.
guy who was going to do that was Brett Gardner because he's been
Hmm.
doing it for the past 4 years.
Yep.
So whatever. Yo, poor Rowdy Tellez. He's the new Chris Davis. He got his first hit of the season tonight. There you go.
Yeah.
If you're not going to replace Judge when he's slumping, don't replace Clint.
Exactly.
Treat them equally. Just saying. Higgy 3, Jays 1. That's exactly what it felt like. I mean, the way Jeff says it, this win felt like a cheapie. It did. Like,
Yeah,
at the
it
end of the
really
game,
did.
like, sure, like, we got the win, but it just didn't feel like a great one.
Even the last pitch was a blown call by the ump.
Yeah. That was a really bad call. Bro, that ball was, like, at least 3 feet below the zone. Like, terrible. Martin says, I hope Kluber pitches good in his next start against the Blue Jays lineup. His stuff is there. I don't think we'll get prime Kluber, but I think we'll get 75% of old Kluber. Now, we said this going into the season. If the Yankees could get 75% of old Kluber, I'll take a 4.0 ERA, bro. That's all
Yeah.
you need.
Yeah,
But, like,
I would take
his
that.
last start, he just didn't have anything. Hopefully, well,
Yeah.
I mean, this is a key start for him because I want to see how he could rebound from that, right?
Exactly.
Especially against a good Blue Jays lineup.
Yep.
Tomorrow's going to be fun.
Tomorrow's
Is it
Taiwan.
Tyone? Yeah. So Kluber's when? Wednesday?
Wednesday. Yeah.
Wednesday's a day game.
Ugh.
Why? A
Ugh.
Wednesday day game.
It's the
Stupid.
worst.
Let's see. I think we would have won if Monty was on the mound. It's possible. It's definitely possible.
It's fair.
But Monty didn't have his best stuff. When was that? Yesterday? Monty pitched yesterday?
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
KG Baseball says Pat should kidnap Gardner so Clint will for sure get the start. We can't put those things in writing. Sorry.
Yeah. It's got to be,
Mookie
down.
says it's time to trade Clint and 2 top prospects for Castillo, and then if he won't find playing time. Listen, I love Clint, but it's at the point where it's like, it's not you, it's me. And if like he can't find happiness here, we might just have to let him go. Because I kind of feel bad like for the dude at this point.
It's not fair for him, dude. He's a starter on every single other team. Like there isn't another
Probably.
team except maybe the Dodgers, right?
Exactly.
But every single other team, he's a starter on. So the fact that he's like, just the fact that they're not giving him the playing time that he deserves here is just so frustrating.
No, I know.
So frustrating. It's like it's driving me up a wall. It really is.
Jeff says Odor is 5'8" at best. No, he's 5'11". We talked about this the other night. I mean, on Google, it has him listed at 5'11". There's no chance.
Way. No way.
There's just no way.
No
I'm
way.
sorry. Especially the way Stanton towers over him.
No, Stanton
I mean-
is easily a foot taller than him. Easily.
Jalen, firm supporter of Aaron Hicks. Let's slow down the Hicks hate train. He's had a lot better at bats the past few games. He's our center fielder until the Martian is ready. Yes.
Yeah, no,
I
we
definitely agree.
We
I
agree
think the point-
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the point is if you're gonna treat like Clint Frazier poorly for struggling, you got to treat everyone else the same way.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
What we've been saying is that Hicks struggled way worse than Clint did at this point
Sure.
earlier in the season, and they didn't take him out. So why are they taking Clint out?
Exactly. It's annoying. Whatever. A lot of low scoring games today. I haven't checked around the league, but yeah, sure. To be fair, the ump was making a lot of bad calls tonight. Yeah,
Oh,
I mean for
horrible.
both sides.
Awful. It was
God awful. No, but the fact that Higgy was the only one who scored our runs pisses me off. That shouldn't happen with the best offense in the league. Bro, it's
Yeah.
it's bad. Like,
Yeah.
Kyle Higashioka should not be the sole contributor in the Yankees lineup, especially when we're looking at like a 1, 2, 3, 4 of DJ, Stanton, Judge, Torres.
It's
That
ridiculous.
shouldn't be happening.
No.
Sorry.
None of them even got hits. The only hits came from the bottom third of the order, which were all guys that don't play regularly. So
Yeah.
something's got to give, man.
Let's see. Swainer says, I think we should call Jason Dominguez J-Dom over the Martian. I like
that.
the Martian, but J-Dom just comes out cleaner. Swainer, I'm a
I like
firm
that.
believer in that. Brian, I'm going to be honest with you. I never liked the nickname the Martian. I think it's kind of
I think it's
stupid.
stupid.
I don't get it.
Yeah, he's out of this world.
He's from another planet. No,
Yeah, it's
stupid,
horrible.
corny, whatever.
Horrible.
J-Dom, love that.
J-Dom is way better.
Because I love nicknames that like incorporate the name into it, right? So like A-Rod, like K-Rod, that was dope. But no, J-Dom, that's new and fresh too. I like that. Odor is as tall as Altuve. Like, right? That's kind of like the vibe I'm
Yeah,
getting.
that's what I felt like. Yeah, seeing him next to Stanton, that's what it felt like for sure.
Guardy will stall and Clint will get his time. Boone and Cash are just trying to react to the bad start. But like, why are you reacting so early?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. If Clint is your starting left fielder, you want him to get as much playing time as possible. You want him to work through these slumps because there's going to come a point where you're not going to have Gardner. You're not going to have a decent guy on the bench that can come in and spell him. So you need him to be able to get himself right.
Yeah. I'm so tired of talking about it. Like, it shouldn't have to be
Yeah, I
something we have
don't.
to talk about, you know?
It's
Yeah, it looks like the Yankees will need a lot of pen for the next two games. Hopefully not. This will be Tyone and Kluber's. Well, Tyone's second start, Kluber's third start. So hopefully
mm-hmm.
they could give a little bit more length than 5. Hopefully 6. That would
Yeah,
probably
it'd be
be an
nice.
ideal situation. But the
Mm-hmm.
bullpen's been excellent this year, so it's like
Mm-hmm.
I'm not too concerned with anybody they bring out. To be honest with you, like looking at the Yankees bullpen, there's not one guy they could whip out that I wouldn't feel confident in right now.
Yeah,
Think
I
about
think I'd
it.
agree with that.
Everyone's like really showed like a glimpse of
Everyone
greatness this
came out
season.
hot. Yeah,
Wink, wink. Um,
especially
do you
Ceci.
think we talk at first at all? Um, did you see Gary was taking reps at first too? The Yankees are
Really?
definitely open to like experimenting with the first base position. The
Yeah.
only way I don't see Talkman getting a start at first. But maybe like at some point somewhere maybe he plays first. I just don't see it being. It's probably like their fourth option at this point.
Yeah, I would say maybe if they get rid of Bruce once Voight comes back, then maybe we could see that happen. You know, if they don't want to put DJ there for some reason.
Yeah.
But other than that,
And also, like, bro, we got to keep in mind, like, we're talking about the pen. Like, we're still missing Zach Britton,
yeah.
which is unreal to think about. Once he comes back, I mean, we probably lose out on Lucas Litke, but, like, that's a huge improvement.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Um, let's see. This does not look like the best offense in the league at all this season, and we are 11 games in. But I
Yeah.
think the key is kind of what you said to wrap up that comment. We're only 11 games in. I mean,
Yeah, but we're 11 games in now, and it's been almost every game. They've
I
had a
get
couple
it,
of good ones, but
but look at Brian. Do me a solid. Does it show the date on your computer?
yes.
Look at it.
No, I
It's
know. I'm
it's
not.
April 12th.
I know. But it's just the same issues that we've talked about for the past several years. The fact that they can't get hits in timely situations. So
No, I know. But it's like if it was May 12th, I'd be a little bit more nervous. They got
yeah,
time. They got
no,
time.
I agree. I agree. Let's not hit the panic button yet.
Yeah. Um, this starting rotation will not be successful unless the Yankees offense can score at least 4 runs a game. And right now, I have zero faith in that happening. That's also why Domingo Herman has struggled so much. I mean, if you guys don't remember, in 2019, he got like the most run support of all time. Like every
Yeah,
time he pitched, the Yankees would score like 8 runs. And
yeah,
obviously, not only does that like set you up for a win every time, but just you're so much more comfortable on the mound, like
yeah,
with a 6-run lead.
exactly.
So I don't know. Hopefully, the Yankees could start pulling some things together. Stroh's losing 6-1. You hate to see that. You really hate to see that. The Yankees are basically platooning Clinton Gardner. It's so infuriating.
Yep,
Basically, that's what it seems like at this point.
it's
Jay says, I get why people are sour on Hicks early in the season, but a huge part of it is him being in the 3 hole. He should be hitting ninth, and I'm confident he'll continue to turn around. Fair. I do agree that he should not be in the 3 hole consistently. It was a good sign that the Yankees moved him down to 6. If he
hmm
were to be in the lineup today, so I guess
yeah.
that's probably where we're going to see him tomorrow.
Maybe I don't know.
Why you think
We'll
he's going to
see.
bat third? Oh,
Yeah,
with a lefty on the mound, he might. He
yeah.
might. Yeah, we'll see.
Well, there was a
Uh,
lefty on the mound today, so maybe not.
oh, it's true. No, yeah, it's true. Odor is a pure god and is my favorite player. He can really be a good hitter. He provides really good defense, good speed, hits ball hard, and provides fun/energy, Soto shuffle, bat flips, etc. He is fun. Like
He is
he's a
fun, I
spark
have to
plug.
say. Yeah.
Shout out to Rougned Odor. Odor's the energy I've been looking for even more than Dietrich. Sure, you could say he's like a Dietrich type personality in that clubhouse.
hmm
Yankees working on Sanchez at first base could mean that they want to try to get Higgy in the lineup more often. I like that theory. I like
Well,
it.
after
I
today,
don't.
I
I just don't know how confident they are. I don't know how confident they would be in Gary at first after like taking a few reps there. You know.
yeah.
The Yankees rotation will be unstoppable when Severino comes back. Bro, that's like makes my mouth water. Just thinking about inserting, let's say like by the time Severino comes back, Kluber and Tyone are both like pitching well. If you insert Luis Severino into that,
And
we're
Montgomery.
talking Cole, Monty, Kluber, Tyone, Severino. And then if you want to put like Herman in the bullpen, Devi in the bullpen, that's unreal.
That's disgusting. That
Makes me foam at the mouth.
I can't wait.
Bro, I'm gonna foam from the mouth in Dunedin. Dunedin. There we go.
But okay.
Dunedin. I feel like we are the Mets from 2017 to 2020. They have a really good pitching staff, but get no run support. I wouldn't put us at the Mets level. I don't know if I'd go that far. I mean, because DeGrom just gets astronomically blown out of the water as far as lack of run support goes.
At least we got the 3 today. You know.
Pat, please pull up the picture of Higgy and Dietrich on the treadmill with the gold chains on. Yo, Jalen, if you email it to me, I will. Email it to me. Cole has yet to receive the Jacob deGrom treatment. He's getting close. He's really getting close. I mean, because without Higgy, he would have gotten it today.
Yeah.
Bro, could you imagine if Cole went like 6 innings, gave up 1 run, and got the loss?
Oh, my God. Yeah, I could because I thought that's what was going to happen during the game. That's what it felt like until Higgy hit that first home run.
Bro, he would actually like kill someone in the clubhouse. But I love it. Like, I love seeing the emotion from Cole. Like, especially when he walks off the mound, even after like having like a 1-2-3 inning, and he's just pissing himself. I love it. Did you guys see the 161 boys post off Odor? He looks like the Goblin from Lord of the Rings. Didn't someone put that in our chat? And it was like a fake tweet, and Odor was like, "Yo, stop tagging me in this."
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure. Erica says, I've been the biggest Clint supporter. The Yankees are wasting this man's prime. He would be a star anywhere else. His bat speed is equivalent to Trout. I've said it so many times. Like, if Clint Frazier was on the Brewers, for example, this dude would be a perennial all-star. Yeah. Like, every single year.
Yeah.
It's annoying. It's so annoying.
Yeah, he's so good. Like, it doesn't make any sense that he's, not playing every single day.
Jamie says 2 wins in a row, the start of a nice 20 wins in the next 25 game streak.
Let's we can meditate that into existence.
We could meditate that tonight. I'd be more confident in this if the offense looked better. Like if we had like a commanding victory tonight against the Blue Jays and not just like limped across the finish line.
Yeah. Well, let's see what happens tomorrow.
Important and cool stat from Chase. Garrett Cole has the lowest opponent average in the American League history, coming in at 192. Unreal. That's kind of sexy. Bro, looking at that makes me foam at the mouth a little bit.
That's disgusting.
Mets don't even get to 1 when DeGrom pitches. It's sad. I feel so bad for DeGrom. Like, someone go rescue. Do you remember that video that was popular, like 2-3 years ago, of the guy standing in front of the pet shop? He's like, I'm going to get you out of here. I'm going to save you. He's like screaming at the cat through the window.
No, I don't remember.
Chat has to know what I'm talking about. It's like, I'm going to save you. No, okay, it's fine. DeGrom might be a Hall of Famer with less than 100 wins. Yeah, especially because wins don't matter anymore.
Yeah.
We almost DeGrom'd Cole. By the way, I sent it. Say less, Jalen. Say less.
Let's see it.
Brian, while I pull this up, I'm gonna pop this up on the screen. Everyone, leave a comment and rate Brian's hair.
Oh, come on. It doesn't look good today. I need a haircut, I know.
For those of you who don't know, well, you obviously don't know this, but every single time before we go live, Brian looks at me and says, should I put a hat on? I think my hair looks bad. And every single time it looks exactly the same.
It's not every single time. It's like 2 times in a row.
I would probably say it's every single time. But who am I to judge? All right, let me pop up this picture. Oh, Brian, you got some decent reviews.
Did I?
Kind of. You got a 2 out of 10, 9, 8.2. Brian's hair's a solid 7.5. That's fair enough. 2 out of
10, man. That's not fair.
Not bad. All right, you ready to see this picture? It's actually pretty solid.
Yeah.
I don't know why I've never seen it before. Here we go. Is this like from spring training? Has to be, right?
That's pretty fire. It's got to be, yeah.
All I'm saying is Dietrich is built like an absolute unit, and Higgy looks like my high school gym teacher. That's like the only way to describe this picture.
Yeah. Yeah, Higgy with the cutoff sleeves, I don't know so much.
Yeah, it's all right. He's got like a nice little farmer's tan going on.
Yeah.
Do you know who Derek Dietrich looks like?
He kind of looks like John Cena in that picture.
I was going to say Randy Orton.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. With the tattoos, kind of see
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. I can see
Shout
it.
out to Derek Dietrich. Hopefully we see
Yeah.
him at some point this year. We got some other reviews too. A 230
What do you
OPS.
get?
It's all right. 7 out of 10,
Wow.
9.23, 7, 4.89, 5.4, 7.5,
I'll be
3.67.
specific.
Derek looks like a linebacker. Bro, he does. Derek
Yeah.
Dietrich looks like he would be a solid ass football player.
He's a unit.
He could be hired as a strength and conditioning coach. Maybe prevent the guys from
There you
getting hurt.
go.
Swainer with a comment. Who would you rather have in Penn, Nelson or Sessa once everybody's healthy, assuming Penn is Chappie, Britton, Green, O'Day, Wilson, Loaziga, and Herman? Now, is it Nelson or Sessa for the 8th spot?
I think right now you have to go Sesso.
I'm going to go out of left field. I'm going to say give me Nelson
Wait,
and Sessa. Take out Herman.
yeah, I would go. I could go for that.
You're welcome.
I think you're good with that one.
You guys notice our outfield was struggling with tracking some fly balls tonight. Think it might have been the lights, but still shitty. Yeah, no, like they definitely seemed like they were struggling finding the ball, especially Clinton left.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, it's not
even
a
Gardner
major.
when he came in too.
Yeah, it's not a major league stadium, so I mean it is, but it's not, a real stadium.
Yeah.
So I think they were saying there was something weird about the lights and balls were getting lost up there. So it's
Yeah.
just the stadium.
Jamie says DeGrom, please demand to be traded to the Yanks. We will score runs for you here. That's
Yeah.
such a lie. That's such a
No,
lie.
no, we'd probably have the same thing.
we
Not
we
this
would
team.
probably get worse, bro. Let's see, bro. I have hair similar to yours, just in the opposite direction. Ryan, it's probably in the same direction because these cameras are flipped. Brian's
They're
a
not.
yes, it is.
No, they're not.
You don't remember every time you're like, oh,
Yeah,
wrong direction.
Look at Unhinged in your background. It's the right way.
Yeah, so then how come every time you're like, I'm so confused?
Because normally when you look at a camera, this side is lines
Exactly.
up with the screen, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't on here.
But that's why I said it's flipped.
No, but it's not flipped. It's just the correct way. You're just looking at it flipped. Because normally it would be a mirror. Like if you have FaceTime up, you're looking at it like a mirror.
No, exactly.
Right?
But it's like this looks like my left hand, but it's my right.
Right.
Exactly. Right.
Okay. Agree to
Confirm.
disagree.
That's literally what I said from the start, Brian. Do you take Castillo, even though his playoff experience, from what I know, is the wild card, or Hendricks, who has pitched in the World Series at most? So we're talking Kyle Hendricks or Luis Castillo. Who are you taking?
That's a tough one, man. I lean towards Castillo, I think.
I kind of lean towards
You're probably-
Hendricks.
I figured you'd go.
Yeah. I mean, because if we're just talking this season, I feel like Kyle Hendricks is the guy you want to lead you to a World Series.
That's fair.
I would just be scared about
That's fair.
Castillo. That I would say Hendricks is more of a sure thing,
Yeah, I think that's
and that's
fair.
what I would
think,
want.
But because Castillo has definitely has the higher ceiling. But yeah, no, I think Hendricks is more of a sure thing.
Would the Yankees make him cut his dreads? Because have you seen Luis Castillo's hair lately?
I don't know. Who knows what the Yankees would do? It's the whole policy is ridiculous.
So stupid. Let's see. Didi was so perfect for this team. Solid defense, lefty batted 3-hole to split up Judge and Stanton. Was fun, used short porch, solid speed, was a leader, and hit for contact and power. I agree. But I do think Didi's time was up. I kind of said that a lot. But I think what they could have done is found a Didi replacement, and they never did that. So I think that's where they kind of went wrong. They never replaced Didi. They just let him walk.
Well, Glaber was supposed to be the replacement, but
I'm talking
I'm
not just at the position. I'm talking just that presence in the lineup, that lefty who could hit for contact at times, use the short porch, have decent speed, just be that leader, I guess.
Yeah. Bring some fun to the team.
Yanks bats will wake up, hoping it starts soon. Bro, I've been praying it starts soon. We meditate every night for it to start soon. Every single night. Also, chat, I think someone in the pregame said Higgy was going to go yard twice. Was it Ben Wilson? I think someone said Higgy was going yard. I don't remember who.
I think it was Ben.
He's Higashioka boom, boom, boom. That's all I'm saying.
He is a Higashioka guy.
Hendricks is the definition of a Yankee. There's no other pitcher across the league right now that I could look at and be like, yo, he's a Yankee. It's Kyle Hendricks.
I don't know. Jacob deGrom, I think, is a Yankee.
Oh, Parker's back. Oh, and I need to know your credit card info. Where's my wallet?
Get it out.
Imagine. I'm just like, all right, everyone, just go buy
Do you
whatever
want a
you
social
want.
too?
It's on me. You want my dental insurance card too?
There you go. Yeah.
Imagine if the Yankees made you shave before entering. Could you imagine? They're just they're standing at the front gate of security. They're like, all right, COVID test, razor. Which one you want to do first?
Bathroom. Go now.
It's like a little goodie bag, but it's like Yankee themed. It's like a
There's
plastic
a
bag with a
bodega
Yankee
over
logo.
there for some shaving cream.
Sorry, it's not provided by us. You should have brought your own. Let's see. Not if Castillo pitches the way he did in the show. Yo, I told you this before.
Oh, yeah.
3 home runs in a row to start the game.
Yeah.
What are we doing, Luis? Unbelievable. Chat,
Get him
also,
out.
we're going to be going live on Twitch to play game 2 after this, so stay tuned.
Ooh.
Yeah. I love Voit, but I think it could do wonders for the team if they trade him and get a shortstop. If it's for Trevor Story, I'm doing it. I don't think you would be able to get the job done for Luke Voit, though. I mean, you'd probably have to give up a lot more.
Yeah, for sure.
Even though it is half a season of Story, I don't know. I can't see the Rockies being that desperate. They're going to get a lot of big offers.
Yeah.
Swainer says I miss Mark Teixeira. Swainer, I have to disagree. I don't really miss Tex too much. Especially like after he became an analyst for ESPN. I was just like,
he's so bad.
I don't think he's with ESPN anymore,
right? If they have any sense, he's probably not.
Damn. Yang's offense waking up starts with DJ. Once he gets his timing and groove down, they'll be good. Yeah, listen, DJ, here's the thing about DJ. He's off to a slow start this season, but he's still batting like 268. It's not like that bad. And he's bound to come around eventually, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he's not a really streaky guy, so I feel like he's a guy that can make an easy little adjustment and it just fixes his swing. So I think that we'll see that soon.
Yeah. I'm excited to see Sevy come back. He's only 27. He's entering his prime. Now, I think what's going to happen is I'm not going to expect too much out of Sevy this season, right? He's coming back from injury. He pitched, like a few games in 2019. Nothing much. So he hasn't really pitched since 2018. Keep that in mind. And listen, next season is going to be the season where I'm hoping for big things from Sevy. I think the Yankees will take anything they could get out of him this year. It's more so like just to get him back acclimated on the mound, right?
Yeah. It's so hard to judge with him because he looked so good. What was that? The first half of 2018 when he looked like unstoppable.
Yeah.
But then he kind of fell off the second half, and then he was hurt ever since. So it's so hard to know what to expect from him.
Yeah, especially when he forgot what time ALDS, what was it, Game 3 started?
Oh, yeah. That was not great.
Shouts to Larry Rothschild. Florial and Abreu and Frazier and Voit for Story. I'm not giving up that much. I'm sorry. Can't give up Frazier and Voit.
Yeah, no.
That's just a no-no.
Not for half a season of Story.
Yeah. But listen, tonight's game, I would still consider it a success. When you get a W, you get a W. Garrett Cole pitched great. But tomorrow, chat, the Yankees play same time, I believe, 7 o'clock. We'll be live for the pregame at 6.
Where are they playing?
They are playing in Dunedin.
Oh, you got it. Okay, cool.
And, I mean, I call it Dundon, but it is what it is. Chat, I am going to be going live on Twitch, twitch.tv/Unhinged New York. We're going to be playing Game 2 of the ALDS with the Royals, so there's that. Also, if anybody wants to join the Discord, I'm going to pop the link to that in the chat as well. Everyone talks about the game on there during the game. It's quite a good time. Stay tuned for that. But you want to meditate?
Of course.
What were we meditating for tonight? For the offense to come alive?
No, we only got to say for the World Series on the post game.
Okay, fine. We'll do that, Brian, if it's up to you.
All right,
ready?
You want to do the offense coming alive?
No. We'll do both. We'll do both. All right. Both in 5 seconds. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. That was peaceful. I imagined a 15-1 win tomorrow. That's all I'm saying. But chat, appreciate you all for stopping by. We have a video going up on the channel at 12 p.m. tomorrow. And I'm going live on Twitch in about 10 minutes, give or take. So head over to twitch.tv/Unhinged New York. Go on Discord too. Link is in the chat. Appreciate you all. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. Peace.